Welcome to Texhoma. And Texhoma is partly in Oklahoma and partly in Texas, thus its name Texhoma. And so, we're going to walk around and learn a little bit about the town. They have right in the middle of town, they have this terrific, telling of the history of Texhoma. So usually I kind of do some research and I kind of put my own spin on it, trying to figure out, about the history of the town. But they did such a good job here. I'm just going to read this while we walk around the downtown area. It's very quiet downtown here on a Saturday morning, but lots of red brick and old buildings, so we love that. So let me take you a little tour around the town and read it from the words of the people from Texhoma.
Before I read off the historical marker, just to let you know geographically where we're at, we are on the Oklahoma-Texas border. Oklahoma, it's Texas County, and in Texas, it's Sherman County. And now let's read what the citizens have written here in the downtown area. In 1901, when the new Rock Island Railroad tracks reached here, the post office called Loretta, located northwest along the Beaver River, was moved to the new tracks and renamed Texhoma for the two states at its location. From only 5 families living here then, the town had grown to 1,000 people by 1908. The large trade territory at the time resulted in a town of many stores, 3 banks, 2 schools, 3 churches, and 5 wagon yards which took care of the horses and wagons that transported goods to and from the individual farms and ranches in the area. Separate towns on Texas and Oklahoma sides were incorporated, with fierce competition between the two in the early days. After 1910, many small frame downtown buildings were replaced by brick structures. A brick school on the Oklahoma side was built in 1909 and one on the Texas side in 1913. A telephone company was established in 1907, public water in 1913, electric plant in 1921, downtown brick paving in 1928, gas and sewer in 1929. After the hard years of the Depression and Dust Bowl of the 1930s and the World War II of the 1940s, much additional building took place. New school buildings were added, followed by a medical clinic, fire station, new churches, and a swimming pool. Gas booms in the 1940s, agricultural irrigation in the 50s, and the swine industry in the 90s contributed to the economic stability of the town. A pride of Texhoma has always been its public school system. Football won state in 71, girls basketball in 92, boys basketball in 94, girls track in 96. Through an act of the legislature of both states, the 2 school systems were combined in 1976, but maintained separate school boards. Our town is proud of the many useful citizens we have sent out into this world on our 100th anniversary. So also looking at the population, Oklahoma has 596 on their side, and Texas is 258 on their side. The Oklahoma one was much bigger. Actually, it had 1,400 people in one of the census results. That was kind of a blip in the radar a little bit, but it has gone down significantly since 2010, down to 596 today. The Texas side has been a little more stable, with the lowest being 191 and the biggest 371, now at the population of 258.
We're here at the airport. Look how close the airport is to the road. So what did you think of Texhoma, Oklahoma, Texas? I found it to be a pretty fascinating place. You know, as you can imagine, anywhere that would be located literally on a state line border has to be just unique, if anything. I'm actually sitting here. I am sitting on the border where the main road goes through town. I can see Oklahoma sign right there, and I can look over here and I can see the Texas sign. And so I just wonder, I wonder if anybody who is from here or has lived here, what's it like to live in a town that's in two states? Do you feel like you're more one state or the other? Does it depend on where you live? Obviously, on a Saturday morning, the downtown is pretty quiet, but the main road through town is plenty busy. So a lot of activity here in southern Oklahoma / northern Texas. Hey, you made it all the way to the end of the video. And now that you're here, let me tell you a little bit more about all the other things going on this channel. If you want to become a member, you can become a member on either Patreon or YouTube memberships. There's 3 different levels, and as you are on a different level, there's more and more things, behind the scenes videos, different things that you're going to be able to gain access to. Make sure you check out my website, travelwithawiseguy.com. There's a whole bunch of new stuff on there. There's a merchandise link with some new cool merchandise. There's a newsletter that you can sign up for. About every 3 weeks I send out a new newsletter that's free. I have Google Maps, which has documented every place that I've made a video about, and you can click on there and you can go to the map and you can find the videos that I made, and it's all in one very convenient place. There's lots and lots of other stuff on there, so make sure to check out the website and explore all around what I've got going on. But once again, thank you so much for watching this video, and now on to the real reason that you're at the end of this video, the outtakes. I'm in Oklahoma. I'm in Texas. I'm in Oklahoma. I'm in Texas. I'm in both. We've got swing set, the old teeter-totter, it's classic. And of course, we've got the death go round. All right, let's see how Texhoma death go round rates. Just a little wobble. I do like how it's mostly made out of wood. Pretty solid. I'm going to give it 8.5.